students to come on. It's just top down, Kim. Very well. Let's see if we're live. All right, good morning and welcome. It's Friday. So it's time for our Friday AM movement practice. Have your heart rate monitors on. So I'm going to set mine for other indoor. We're not using the GPS this morning, right? So I'm going to set it instead of functional training, which we use during the week. I'm going to put it at other indoor. So I can see right now that my heart rate is at 99 beats per minute. If I tap that as a percentage, I can see that I'm working at 56%. So I can see the duration and I can see the approximate an approximate number of how much calories or energy that I'm burning per session. So feel free to pace yourself and lift your knees up to your chest if you need to recover. And we're going to get started. So just follow along. You can lift your chest in between. So in the beginning, there's a couple of things to check in. Make sure that your pelvis, I will use the bowl of my pants as a check-in. I want to make sure that I'm not pouring water out of my butt, that I'm tucking my pelvis on my pubic bone up in the direction of my face, and I'm pulling my belly button in towards my spine. A few other things, we're going to make sure that we have a lot of space between the shoulders and the earrings. So the only depression that we want is shoulder depression. So our shoulders a little bit back, retracted, and down. Pelvis is tucked under. Also, your knees, your ankles, your knees, and your hips. Your ankles, knees, and hips, those imaginary headlights as well as your shoulders should be pointed straight ahead. So, for example, if we're moving out to the side, you want to make sure that your ankles, your knees, and your hips are pointed straight ahead of you, all right? Any of the movements that are very bouncing, if you get lost with the arms, you can always come back to the feet. You don't have to leave the floor. You can just be very, very bouncy on the balls of your feet. If you feel like your heart rate is really, really up, take your time, do an active rest, and alternately lift your knees to touch your chest. That's going to help you to release your back, stretch your back, as well as you can allow your heart rate to come down. So that being said, I'm going to put on some of my favorite movement music to move to. And you can just follow along, right? So one of my favorite movement practices is African dance. It is very cardiovascular, right? Cardio is already into it. So we're going to go over the feet first, right? And then we're going to take it from there. All right. All right, so we're going to start with the feet. Just marching in place, kind of march a step. So the feet are here. That's it. You can always come back if you get lost. So just stepping in place. Stomach muscles pulled in. So start with a step, side to side. So just a step, 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 step. Anytime you get lost, you can come right back to this place. Step, step. Right? This is nice and low to the floor. This is your basic. Step, step. Stomach muscles running. You can make it a little bit bigger. This is our basic step. Step, 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 step. If I want to mark it, I can even go slower. It's the same movement pattern. If I want to make it bouncier, I'm just bouncing. I make it a little bit springier. If I wanted to make it even bigger, I can make it bigger, but it's always the same step. You start getting nice and warmed up. So just let the arms flow and swing down by your sides. So the arms are just flowing, that's it. When you walk, you don't think about where your arms are going, right? They just flow, nice and natural. Good, let the arms get nice and big. turn to the side. So if my right foot is stepping back, my right arm is stepping back. The other hand is right in front of the chest. Here, step back, step back, step back, step, 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 step. Same arm, same foot. Stomach muscles, pull in. Open your legs a little bit wider, get a little bit lower. It's actually warming up the shoulders. Good. Make it a little more straight. Good. Good. Step it out. Step. 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 Here comes your arm swing. Okay. So your next movement pattern is with the arms. So it's just a little bit of the swing. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So you're gonna do double arms, and we're gonna do triple arms, right? So here we go. Swing, step, swing, step, swing, step. The arms circle around. The arms circle around. My feet are just stepping out. So swing, step, swing, step, swing, step, swing, step. I can keep it nice and small and watch the hands. Once I feel more comfortable, I can make the arms a little bit bigger. So if I want to make it more dynamic, I can add a little bit of a baby hop. Good, or I can just step it out. Good, movement pattern, that was number 2, was a step back, right? So that you can see the feet. The feet are right here. So it's step back, step back, step back, step back. You're adding the arms. Good. Make it a little bit bigger. All right. So movement pattern number 3. Movement pattern number 3 is I'm going to step with my heel and my hands reach forward. Right? So I step with my hands, I step with the heel, 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 heel. Add the hands. Present the arms forward. Present some fruits and vegetables to somebody. Good. Switch the other side. Here, here. Step forward. Step forward. Step forward. Right on your heel. 2. Good. 1. Other side for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Step it out. Step it side to side. In the arms. Just step it out. You can add a little bit of bounce. Good. Next movement pattern. Circle the arms, step. Circle the arms, step. Circle the arms, step. Circle the arms, step. Circle the arms. You can just mark the hands and make the movement smaller. Step. Circle the arms, step. Step back. 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 Get a little bit lower. 4, 3, 2. Good. Step out. All right. So let's open up the legs a little bit. We usually like to open up the legs to keep the hips nice and open. Right? The stomach muscles will pull in. I'll turn it down for a little bit. Right? Want to make sure that we're nice and thoroughly warmed up. Right? So I always like to lubricate the joints, right? So we prepare our body for what we're going to be doing. You're going to give me this leg right here. You're going to get a nice little external rotation. So imagine if you're kicking over my head or kicking over your computer, you want to circle the leg around. Your stomach muscles are drawn in. Make sure you're inhaling and exhaling. So here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good, and 10. Internal circles. So it's 1, 2, using your own body weight. 3, 4, bend your knee if you need to modify it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good, and 10. Opposite leg. So you may feel your hip flexor muscles, they're working. External rotations to open up the hip. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good, and 10. Internal. 1, if you need to make it a little less challenging, you can bend the knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good, and 10. Arms extended, shoulder height. So make sure your arms are not dropping down below the height of your shoulders. You're extending all the way through the fingertips. Kick it up. Stomach muscles drawn in. Same foot, same hand. Pick it up. So it's 1, 2. See if you can touch. If you can't touch, that's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can bend your knee if you need to. 9, good, and 10. Let's take some arm swings back. Warming up the shoulders, stomach muscles pulled in, circles to the front. Lubricating the shoulder joints. So you're going to swing the arms back, reach your arms to the ceiling, stretching the front of the shoulder. So you're going to cross the arms across the chest and then throw them back. Cross and throw. Cross, throw, cross. Nice and easy. No jerky movements. The movements are nice and fluid. Stomach muscles are drawn in. So keep the hips still. Rotate your torso. So get some movement in your trunk. Good. Big shoulder rolls back. Big shoulder rolls, warming up your upper back and your trapezius muscles that connect to your neck. Touch your knees to your chest. See if you can get those knees to touch the chest. Release your back. Good. You're stepping out to the side. Your knees and your toes and ankles are pointing straight ahead. Step out to the side. Right back to the center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stretch to the inside. 7, 8. Other side. Stomach muscles hard and step out to the side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slow down if you need to. 7, 8. Good. Standing kicks again. This time, in order to stretch out the IT band, still with the lower back, you're going to kick your foot up to the opposite hand. So arms are extended, shoulder height, extended all the way to the fingertips. Strive, whatever your range of motion is, to kick your foot up to the opposite hand. So it's 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, good, and 10. Stomach muscles pull in. Push your hips all the way to the side wall. Push your hips forward. Squeeze your glutes so that you're protecting your back and opening up the front of your hips. Put your hips all the way on the opposite side wall. Now put your hips, your glutes and your hamstrings, right, on the back wall behind you. Feel a big stretch in the back of your legs. Again, push all the way to the side, forward, side, and back, side, forward, side, and back. Reverse it. Side. Push your hips forward. Open up the hips. Side and back. Side, front, side, and back. Stomach muscles drawn in. Let your body and your head roll down. Grab your opposite elbows release your lower back. When you lay down all night in a crouch position. Good. Place your hands on the floor. Drop your hips and glutes in the direction of the floor. Now keep your hands on the floor and straighten the legs out. Drop your hips down and then straighten it out. So if your legs don't straighten all the way, that's okay. Drop your seat down, straighten it out, and roll up. Drop your head gently from side to side. Nice, smooth, fluid movements, warming up the head and the neck. Gently tick-tock it side to side. Look over one shoulder, then look over the opposite shoulder. Warming up the neck again. Curl your chin into your chest and then look backwards. Curl it into the chest and then look backwards. Nice and easy, gentle head rolls over to your left side. Nice and easy, getting all four corners. Nice fluid movement and reverse it. A nice gentle head roll to the opposite side. Hopefully you have your towel and your water. If you need to take it down to a deep position, just listen to your body. Right? Circle the wrist. Right, one more thing. Pick up one leg and stir a pot of gumbo outward with your foot, bringing some synovial fluid to your knees. And opposite side, stir that pot of gumbo inside. Now, rotate at the ankle, outward, and reverse it inwards. Good, opposite side, pick the leg up. Stir a pot of gumbo internally, and then reverse it externally, lubricating your knee joint. Good, big circles inward with the ankle and the foot, and then reverse it externally. All right, so here we go. Now, nice and easy. We're taking it nice and easy today. I know there's some new folks. So let's kick it up. Let's get back to our movement. And we're going to add a little bit of strength in there at the same time. So welcome to my favorite Fridays. Right? This is our favorite Fridays. Ready? Here we go. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't want to put it up too loud. So you can still hear me, right? Go ahead. Step, 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 step. You can mark it. Make the movement small or make it big. Step, 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 step. Swing the arm. Good. Here comes our double arm swing. Circle it and step. Circle it. Step. Circle it. Step. They circle and step. Circle. Step. You can make it bigger. Step. Circle it. Step. Circle it. Step. Circle it. Step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? And step it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the combo we're going to take. So we're going to take the circles for 8. I'm going to step it back for 8. Ready? And step. Step. Let the arms flow. Step it out. We just step. We can add more bounce to the ounce by making a little bit springy. 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle step. Circle step. Swing the arm step. Swing step. Circle step. Circle step. Circle the arm step. The arm step. Make it bigger. So we're going to take it for a count of 8. Then move to the next step. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step in. 1, 2. Step back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, feet. Heart rate is already at 83% with no machine. So here comes the feet. Tap, tap. So we have double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. So it's here, and here go the hands. The hands are simply going like this. Right? You're waving the hands outward. So it's double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. The same movement, if I want to make it springier, springier. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. The singles are right here, like a little bit of a march. If I turn to the side, it's a march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. So you have the double tap for 4. You have that little march for 8. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Right? This is gonna be our little commercial break in between. 5, 6, 7, 8. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. So again, if you're a little deconditioned or you feel like your heart rate is going up really, really high, you can simply mark the step, right? Marking the step means you're not doing it full out. You're just marking it, right? But you can make the arms, you can work the arms if you need to, right? And still get your heart rate up. So these are your singles. Here's your double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Back to movement number 1. We're gonna put some of that together. You can step it out, mark it, just do your little cute little accents. When you're feeling more comfortable, add more spring. Add more spring. Good. Swing your arms. Swing your arms. Here comes the circle. Circle, step. Circle, step. Circle, step. Circle, step. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and easy. Nice and gentle, too. Just step, walk a step. 5, 6, 7. Nice and gentle. 1, 2, 3. So you catch a step. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here comes your march. So I can march in place. Add the spring. Add the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get ready for a step back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add the march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, little trick. So I'm leaning forward at the hips. You got to make sure your stomach muscles are pulled in so it's supporting your back. So I'm turning to the side. Now my arms. I'm not swinging from the elbow. I'm swinging from my shoulder. So I'm not from the elbow. Take it back. Right? Take it back from the shoulder. Nice and springy. You can step it out. 5, 6, 7. Add the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Step it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to add on. You have your single arm step back, right? So then we're going to have double, right? So we'll take 8 on the singles. We're going to take 4 on the doubles. So reset your stomach muscles, pull them in so you're supporting your back on the other side. So again, so we're going to have singles, and then we're going to have doubles. Step it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take it to 4. Circle it back. 2, 3, 4. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle back. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle back. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3. Step it out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a nice sip of water. Get a nice sip of water. So heart rate is at 81%. We're not even going full out. So it depends on your level of conditioning or if you haven't been moving for a while. But the beautiful thing is, in a very small space, with barely any equipment, you can really get your movement practice on. And I invite you to consider making your movement practice part of your emotional center. Let me take a little pause for a second. So when I say making your movement practice part, you can lift your knees to your chest to help your heart rate come down and recover. My heart rate is still at 81%. Making your movement practice part of your emotional center. That means, and this takes something, it takes some awareness and some attention. Quite often during the day, we're triggered. We're going to automatic pilot. We're eating mindlessly or consuming mindlessly, spending mindlessly. Though you can use your movement practice as a way to process stress and emotions. And part of that is, as long as you're safe, if the joints are uncomfortable, we stop and we readjust our alignment to make sure we're not hurting ourselves. Though, when you are facing discomfort and things, sensations feel uncomfortable in your body, there's a whole dialogue going on, and there's a whole chemical process that's happening inside of your body. So you can use this as your opportunity to process and build a skill set around processing difficult emotions. In addition, you are helping to improve your insulin resistance, right? You're getting cardio. Of course, we're going to get some strength and some dynamic moving, stretch, and flexibility, nice and conveniently. So I invite you to think of using your movement practice to make yourself feel better, right? Mentally, emotionally, but also know that hormonally and chemically, you are having a physiological response to your movement practice, right? This is why it's one of the best parts of your day. Got that? If you have questions, you can always put a question inside of the comment. So that being said, let's go back over your skill set, and then we're going to add a little bit of some strength, a little touch of some strength training. All right? So let me know how you folks are doing. Get your sip of water. Don't gulp it too fast. Right? You have your water. Let's just review what we've worked on so far. Ready? Ready? Here we go. So we had a mark. So I'm going to angle the camera down a little bit at my feet so that you can see. Again, I'm on the, not on my toes, I'm on the ball. I'm on the balls of my feet. So just the mark. That's it, right? If I want to make it more bouncy, I add more spring. So I'm basically making it more spring. I'll step it out. We're going to go back to our first step. So we're swinging the arms with the step, swing and step. Good. Make it bouncy. That's it. That's my basic step. So it's swing step. Good. Add a little more bounce to your arms. Let the arms come up high. Good. So let's circle the arms. So it's circle, step, circle, step, circle, step. You can make it small. Circle, step, circle, step, circle, step. Make it bigger. Circle, circle, step, circle, step, circle, step, circle, step, circle, step, circle, step, circle, step. Step it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Single arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Single arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, and 8. Lift the knees to the chest. So we also had step heel present. So I'm stepping out on my heel, nice and gentle, and my hands are simply presenting forward. All right, ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So next movement pattern is going to be a single arm throw. So still a presentation, present a humongous basket of fruits and vegetables. So the feet are simply going to still step. So a step, step. Think of your heels coming towards your glutes. It's a simple step. Right here comes the arm. 1, 2, both. Right? It's single, single, both. Single, single, single. Both look down, look up. Single, single. Both look down, look up. Single, single. Both look down, look up. Here come the feet. So step it out. Step. Add some bounce. Bounce, bounce. Here come the arms. Single, single. Both down, up. 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 Right? Come back to your march. The arms are behind you. Arms are behind you. Right? So we had singles, right? Then we had double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Singles. 1. Make it easy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make it bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lift your knees to your chest. So heart rate should be up. You should rest your back or touching into the chest. So take a set of Harriet squats in honor of Harriet Tubman. Shout out to how you think about Harriet did. So do what it is that you're able to do. We want to focus more on good form, right? Even if you do less. Feet are open a little bit wider than the hips. My ankles, knees, and hips are pointed straight ahead, right? So my knees are not out to the side. Also, my hips are going back, right? As if I'm sitting on a chair. Don't lean too far forward. But if you're sitting on a toilet, that would be a perfect squat. That's a very functional movement that you need to be able to do. If your knees are going forward, you're putting force and work into your knees, and that's no bueno. So, if you need to use a chair as a marker, feel free to use a bed or a chair. Right? Anytime you're feeling anything at the joints, that means that your form is off. So, if I was sitting my hips back, notice I'm not leaning all the way forward, and my hips are in back of my knees. So I'm not putting any force into my knees. So you keep your knees safe. That's a common complaint about people say they can't squat. On a squat, you need to be able to get in and out of the chair and sit on a toilet, right? So stomach muscles are pulled in the entire time. I'm going to turn down just a little bit. Why? It's because this is like one of my favorite meditations is a squat, right? Because our legs and our glutes are big muscle groups, right? They also burn a lot of calories, aka fuel. Enough talking, ready? Here we go. Sit your hips back, come up, squeeze the glutes at the top of the movement, right? My heels are down. Even lift your toes a little bit so you can make sure you're driving through your heels. Sit your hips back. When you come up, squeeze your glutes. Now make sure that your arms do not rest on top of your thighs, right? You don't want to take the work away from the thighs and the glutes. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. If you're standing next to you, you should be able to hear your breathing. Ready? Here we go. So it's 1, stand it up. 2, you can let your butt touch the chair or touch the bed. 4, 5, stand up, squeeze. 6, squeeze your glutes at the top. 7, 8, 9, 10, good, keep going. 11, 12, squeeze it up. 13, working your body weight. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, do what you're able to. 23, rest if you need to, come right back. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 20 to go. Last 20, stand it up. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, legs should be warm. 12, 11, 10, get ready for a hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Shake the legs out. While that's recovering, let's work on activating your glutes, also working on your balance. So this is my standing leg. You're going to spread the toes on that foot and that standing leg. Your leg doesn't have to be locked out, but I'm going to lean forward at my hip. I'm going to touch the opposite hand down in front of that toe, stand all the way up and squeeze my glute. If you want to, you can bring the arm out to the side to help you balance. Ready, here we go. Or if you need to modify it, you can go halfway down, come up, but do stand all the way up so you squeeze the glutes. Ready, stomach muscles pull in. This is going to challenge your balance. So it's 1, stand it up. 2, if you need to touch your foot down in the middle, you can. 3, take time. 4, stand it up. 5, stand it up. 6, stand it up. 7, up. 8, get up. 9, stand it up. 10, stand it up. Make sure you get a little bit more. 5, and up. 4, stand it up, squeeze the glute. 2, and stand. 1, good, and stand. So if you're really super challenged with your balance, you can also use a broomstick, right? If you feel like you need a little extra support, I'm going to do the other leg. Don't over grip it, but hold on for a little bit of support, and you can lean forward to help yourself come up, right? So you can use some things that you have around the house. Other legs, spread your toes on that standing leg. Hinge or lean forward at the hips, stomach muscles pulled in. So hinge forward. So this is 1. You can touch the toe, the other toe down if you need to. And if you fall off balance, that's fine because normally we don't challenge balance. The way that you get better with balance, and talking to the at the same time, is to challenge your balance. That's how you get more efficient at balance. Balance is very important to us, not getting a whole lot of injuries as we mature, but also a lot of younger people are still in physical therapy offices now from injuries because we don't have a lot of ankle and hip stability. So working on your balance keeps your bones stable inside of the joint sockets. Move forward, good, and stand. That's 7, and up. 6, stand it up. 5, and up. 4, and up. 3, and up. 2, stand it up. 1 more, and 1. Good, and stand up. So by the time you get to the last one, you really feel your glute muscles, right? We're going to take the heart rate up one last time, and then we're going to go up just to see what you have retained. And we're going to go down to the floor for some core. So let's step it out. Step, 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 step. So the balance, that's more corrective exercise. That's not cardiovascular. Good. Swing the arms. Good. Swing the arms. Get ready. Swing it around. So swing, step, swing, step, swing, step, swing, step, swing, step, step, swing, step. Good. Step it back. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both arms. 1, 2, 3, 8 double arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Present. Heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stack it out. 2, 3, 4. Add the arms. Here we go. Single, single, both. Look down, look up. Single, single, both. Look down, look up. Take it more tempo. Single, single, both down, up. 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 2 more. Single, single, both down, up. Single, single, both down, up. And march. You can add the spring. So we have the singles, and then we have the double taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to take some big hip circles around to your left side. We're going to reverse it. Line your mat. Come down to the floor. Because we're going to work on some core. So core is super important. Core is not just your set of 6-pack, 8-pack. Right? You have several groups of abdominal muscles that are working to support your back. So coming down to your hands and knees. Tabletop position. Spread the fingertips. Your hands and knees. Line your knees up with your hips. Make sure you're not sinking down to the floor because that's going to compromise your neck and shoulders. Spread your fingertips. Press your hands into the floor. Your elbows are straight. Activate your shoulder girdle and your scapula by pressing your body away from the floor. So we're going to bring the right knee to the left elbow and then extend. Tuck your hips under. Ready? Here we go. They're going to meet together and then extend. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, then hold the last one. Good. Give yourself a little bit of a tail whack to release your back, right? And then we'll take the opposite side, so left elbow to right knee and then extend. They meet in the center, then extend. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Strong core. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Give a little tail wag. Take a moment, sit your boots back to your heels. Walk your hands out away from you. A little more glute action. So the opposite leg again. We're going to tabletop position. Make sure your knees have some space in between and they're not close. Make some space in between your knees. Press your hands into the floor. So again, you should be sagging down like this. That's going to jack up your neck and your head and your shoulders, right? So press your hands into the floor. Wait for the floor. Pick the leg up. Make big circles outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So you should really feel the medial part of your glutes. Other side, tuck your hips under, press your hands into the floor. Big circles outwards. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Lift it out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Glute medius should be burning. So you're going to come down onto your back. Tuck your hips under. So that means I should not be able to slide my hand underneath your back. Your pubic bone, your pelvis is going up in the direction of your face. So your lower back is going to the floor. Palms down. Roll your knees into the chest. And keep your heels close to your glutes. Tap the toes down. Inhale and exhale. So it's 1, tap, 2, tap down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and safe for your neck. And 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. And we're going to take a little bit of stretching. So that's a nice balance, a recovery movement practice, right, compared to what we do during the week. This is our Friday community. So this is what I like to call active rest, right? Some kind of light cardio can be great to help your body to recover. So you're lying flat on your back. My palms are down, arms out to the side. My pelvis is always tucked under, so I'm supporting and stabilizing my lower back. My left leg is straight, and my toes on that left foot are pointed up to the ceiling, so the foot is active. Pick up your right leg. The bottom of the foot is parallel to the ceiling. Let your right foot drop gently over to your left side, and you're going to feel a tremendous stretch in your lower back. Allow the heart rate to come down. Notice as your body cools itself down, and breathe into your stretch. So it's very easy without thinking to be holding the breath. You want to make sure that you're breathing into your stretches. Pick that right leg up, lower it down. That right foot is still pointed up toward the ceiling, so it's active. Pick up the left leg. The bottom of the left foot is parallel to the ceiling. Gently drop that left foot over to your right side and feel that tremendous stretch in your back. If you want to, you can also take the heel of your back hand and give a little massage to your lower back. Deeply breathing into your back. Pick that. Now, both legs up. Cross your right foot over your left knee. Take your right hand, stick it straight down to the middle, and put both hands behind the left knee. Now, gently let your hips roll off the floor. Pull both legs in toward your face. This leg that's bent over here, I'm going to take my right elbow and press outward on my right knee. And I feel a tremendous stretch around my hip, and it travels all the way to my lower back. Good. Both legs up and switch sides. Now my left foot is crossing over my right knee. My left hand is coming straight down through the middle. I'm going to place both hands behind my right knee. Let the hips roll off the floor and pull both knees in toward your chest. This leg that's bent, I'm going to press my left elbow outward on that left knee. And again, it gives me a huge, deep stretch around my hip, and it's traveling all the way to my lower back the more I let my hips roll off the floor. Good, and release. Good, roll over to your side. Take your top hand, press into the floor, press yourself up. And you're going to come into a straddle position or a tripod position. Before you do any kind of forward bending, the stomach muscles are pulled in, so you're supporting your back on the other side. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands forward. Your stretches should be to the point of slight discomfort. Reach your chest forward in the direction of the floor, and you should feel a tremendous stretch in the groin area. Again, stretch only to the point of slight discomfort. With consistency, your body will open up, and make sure you're breathing into the stretch, because each exhale, the body opens a little bit more. Wiggle your feet, work your way into the stretch. Good, so I'm walking over to my right side. I'm leaning over to my right side, so my left fingertips, I want you to reach in a direction. Even if they don't touch, I'm reaching my left fingertips in the direction of my right toes. So now I'm feeling a tremendous stretch along the side of the body. Circle the arm around, reach it over. Again, breathing into your stretch. Let the body float up, and I'm reaching over to my left side. So right fingertips are reaching over to the left toes. I'm feeling a nice big stretch along the side of the body. Still breathing. I can hear my inhale and exhale. Circle the arm around, reach it over again. Then let the body float up. Good. So we're going to cross the feet. If ever you're feeling any knees you are very tight, or if one side is up, that just means that your body's tight and will open up over time. So see if you can, if possible, put one foot on top of the other. See if you can make a little bit of a box, or whatever your range of motion is, respecting the body. So I'm looking to line up my ankles and my knees to make a little box. Inhale, and then exhale, come forward onto your elbows. Feel a big stretch on that top leg around the hip that also travels to your lower back. See, these are excellent stretches for your back and your hips. And switch sides. Then the other foot is going to be on top. Start to make a little box. Even if your box is more open, that's fine. The body will open up over time with hydration and with consistent movement. Come forward onto your elbows and let your body weight fall forward. Good, and then come up. Good. Find a comfortable position. Doesn't have to be a full or fancy load. It's just something that's comfortable for you to sit. I invite you to take a moment to set an intention for your day and to seal your practice, to ground yourself in your movement practice and what your intentions are. So I'm going to take a nice big deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And deep inhale, filling the lungs with air, and inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale. And exhale. Maintain your awareness on your breathing. See if you can bring your awareness to your toes, allowing your toes, the tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, your ankles, your shins, your calves, and your knees to relax and soften. Notice as your thighs, your hips, and your glutes open, soften, and relax in the direction of the floor. Allow your lower back to relax. Notice as your stomach, your pelvis, your whole gut, you allow it to relax and soften. Easing any tension and stress, allow your mid-back to relax. Allow your heart to expand and soften. Cradle gently inside of your chest. Allow your shoulders to soften. Notice as your fingertips, your palms, and your thumbs relax. Allow your wrists, forearms, elbows, and upper arms to rest in the direction of the floor. Notice that your ears rest gently along the sides of your face, and your tongue rests softly in your mouth. Your eyes rest gently inside the sockets. Your brain releases and relaxes. Cradle inside of your precious skull. I invite you to acknowledge yourself for getting up this early to demonstrate your own ability to have integrity with yourself, to find other ways to process your emotions, to cleanse your lymphatic system, to cultivate a healthy esteem, pushing through discomfort. See if you can bring to your mind's eye something that you are grateful for. See if you can bring to your mind's eye something that brings joy and laughter to your face. I invite you today to feed and nourish yourself with the most beautiful, colorful, nutrient-dense, water-rich, peaceful fuel that is available, fuel that loves your body back. And I invite you to create a great day on purpose just because you said so. All right. So this was a recovery workout. So
training paused at 1 hour, 1 minute, 14
so on the
seconds.
heart rate monitor, again, it's a different type of workout, but just to get a gauge, right? So my heart rate monitor is showing 337 units of energy or kcal, right? So that can give you some kind of indicator, right? Just to bring your awareness, it's a bigger picture other than calories, yet most of us don't have a very clear idea of how much we're burning during a movement practice, right? So we could say we're starting movement and we say, I'm very, very hungry, and we could then overeat. So calories can be a guideline, some kind of guideline, in contrast to having no frame of reference for how much you're eating or how much fuel you're burning. If we have a lot of excess adipose tissue, if our muscles are atrophying, right? If they're flattened, that means that they're not being engaged, they're not being challenged. That is where we change our body's composition. And many of us, because the modern pace that we're moving at, we're not earning our meals, right? So the body becomes stagnant, and all the recreational eating and the colorings and the dyes, all that flavorful party in the mouth, in addition to a lot of the stress, becomes stuck and stagnant inside of the body. So this is why the movement practice, I strive to make it the bestest part of the day. Now we're up early. It's more than enough time to prep some healthy food for yourself. Fruit is fast food. It has a peel on it. Grab you some water if you're doing the 7-day nutritional reset, which you can find on body-culinary.com. There's our green water. So we're focusing on whole, fresh foods that we can recognize. We're not focusing on powders and pills, right? So you'd be amazed at what real food can do that the cells can recognize. So I'm inviting you all to create a great day on purpose. If you have any kind of questions, let me know. Feel free to replay this. Usually the shorter workouts are here, and then they go over to the Body Culinary library. Create a great day on purpose. And just let me know